ChatterBox Podcast 5.
Number 5, we're already here.
I know.
I know.
I know. You know. I know. Everybody knows it's number
Everyone
5.
knows.
Because the sign's there.
Oh, shit. I hope you can read that.
I hope you can read that.
Well, if you can't read it, it says, fuck off, dickhead.
Don't even listen to it. It's just fuck off.
Fuck off. No, don't do that.
No, don't. Please.
The microphone is very close to my face for a good reason. I'm not going to tell you, though.
Nice.
It's a surprise.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm always ready.
Jump in.
With
2 feet.
2 feet. I meant segment 1. What's segment 1 now?
Oh, well, not really news.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go first?
I can do, yeah.
Go on then.
So this first one, for some reason, I've just noticed this. All my not really news is about criminals.
Nice.
It's about I've only just noticed this, like rereading them. So the first one I've got drunk drivers.
Oh,
So this is pretty stupid.
I'll see what this is.
Yeah. So police in New Jersey arrest an alleged drunk driver because she was pulled over for being a bit
Swervy-worthy.
bit swervy-worthy. They could smell alcohol on her, so they took her in. She was way over the limit, so she was arrested and she was put in the jail for further processing. And then she gets out on bail.
Yeah.
So she phones a mate to come and pick her up. And he gets there and he's chatting to the cops there that picked her up while she's getting all the shoes and shit. I don't fucking know. I've never been there. And they go, "Ooh, smells like alcohol again." She phoned another drunk driver to come and pick her up from the police station for drunk driving.
This fucking idiot.
Yeah. So dumb that. So they were both arrested
For drunk driving.
yeah, driving while intoxicated and reckless driving. There you go. That's
What is funny about your first story is my first story is very similar.
Is it?
In that it's called Drugged Up and Driving.
Oh,
This is my favourite news story I found ever while doing this podcast.
ever.
Ever.
Oh,
Are you ready for this?
no,
It was great. Right.
never ready.
A man from Devon named Robert Sharpley crashed his car on drugs. And police were called to the scene. His car was found, upturned.
Oh, God.
He was fine, but he was still on drugs. The police asked him why he crashed his car. And while on drugs, I don't know what drugs, but he must have been hallucinating. Because he said to the police, "I swerved to avoid an octopus, and sea creatures are after me."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so he swerved to, he said, an octopus, and then he was arrested for obviously being on drugs while driving.
Yeah.
And on the way to the police station, they could hear him muttering to himself in the back of the police car. They asked him what he was doing. He turned to the police officer and said, "I'm reading a book about hedgehogs." And he wasn't. He was just staring at the car back of the seat.
Oh, God.
The funniest thing about this story is, though, that the public, when they found out this story, they liked it so much that they put a sign of an octopus where he crashed.
That's amazing.
So I'll put the picture of like where they get where he's crashed, and there's just a little sign of a little white octopus. That's my favourite story I've found.
Oh, mate, we should get one made for somewhere back there.
Just a little octopus.
A little octopus sign.
The podcast octopus.
The
I was going to try and do that. The podctopus.
The puss.
I love the fact that he said he swerved as sea creatures are after him.
Sea creatures are after him.
And he swerved to avoid an octopus.
Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
The sea creatures are after me.
They got legs and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
You'll find out later that I have more things about octopuses.
More octopi.
Octopoo.
Octopodals. Why is it cacti and not octopi? It's octopuses. I don't know. It's just me, maybe.
Okay. Time for your second
So
one.
the second one, keeping in theme with drivers under the influence.
Oh, here we go again.
A Houston school bus driver is arrested after failing a field sobriety test
Yeah.
You know, one of those walk in a straight line, do the alphabet kind of thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, she failed it miserably. She's driving a school bus full of kids, and
Is this on a school day driving to the school?
yeah, she's.
Well, I suppose actually, why else would you have school kids in a school bus? We're off to my house.
Come on, field trip.
Crack then.
Crack. No. Oh shit. Yeah. So she was charged with a DUI, as you do.
Yeah.
But she was adamant that she was not drunk. She was like, I am not drunk. Like, she said she'd eaten some bad donuts and her stomach was hurting so bad that the wheel fell off the thing. The curb.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah. That's literally how it went in the fucking interview with her. So yeah.
Had some bad donuts.
She had some bad donuts apparently.
Did she think
She was fucking hammered.
that she saw a police officer and the first thing she thought of was donuts?
Donuts. They can relate to donuts.
It's a donut. They'll know. Bad stomach donuts.
Bad donuts.
It's donuts.
So there you go. Two DUIs, 3 DUIs
Yeah.
in the space of 5 minutes.
Drunk under infants. She had school children. That sounded really dodgy. without
Okay,
me.
yeah, that did sound a little bit dodgy.
Drunk under infant. No.
No.
My second story is called IBAT.
IBAT.
IBAT. That'll
Like
make more sense in a minute.
IBAT as in Apple IBAT?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not IBAT as in, I see you, Mr. Bat.
Well, both. It could be considered
Okay,
both.
Go. I don't want to... No spoilers.
An elderly man from New Hampshire
Oh, yeah.
was using his iPad. I was going to say iPhone, but anyway, iPad.
Yeah.
Which I think elderly people should not use an iPad.
Oh,
They don't know what they're doing. But
bit ageist, that, innit?
no.
Is that a thing? Ageist?
Anyway, he was using his iPad, and then he noticed something trying to escape from the back of his iPod case.
Oh.
So he takes off his case, and a little baby bat flew out from his iPad case
What the fuck?
into his face and bit him.
Oh, okay. That last bit, not so much, but fuck.
How the fuck did that bat get
Did he
inside?
become a vampire?
Yes.
Nice.
It's called the New Hampshire Vampire.
They call him Derek.
Derek, the New Hampshire Vampire.
He's 82 and he lives with his mother.
Yeah, and now he's known as iBatman.
Batman. Brilliant.
But how did the fuck did the bat get in the case without him noticing?
God knows.
In his house as well, just generally, he's got bats in his house.
Standard.
Mm.
If you live up near the Orme, that's pretty normal. There's loads of bats up there.
Mm.
It stinks.
I remember getting chased by a bat once.
Oh.
It was great.
I remember getting chased by an old woman once on a mobility scooter.
Did you have a bat?
I didn't check.
I was too busy running.
I was too busy being chased, but
Too busy running.
it was weirdly quick, that scooter was. Yeah. We've got a bit off topic.
Yeah, it's gone from bats and iPad cases to...
It's because there was an old person involved, that's all.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's your next news story?
My next news story.
Next news story on Not Really News.
I called it The Ghost.
The Ghost.
Only because this guy is a fucking genius.
Okay.
He's got to be a genius for it to go this way. So, Jose Sims, age 29,
Jose.
is wanted in Connecticut
Hmm.
with 7 outstanding warrants.
For what?
I didn't check. But that's not the important thing.
Okay, go on.
So he's wanted. And the police department post a photo of him
Yeah.
on their Facebook page,
Yeah.
as it's more common to do nowadays.
Hmm.
Social media is a big thing. And this guy, Jose Sims,
Jose.
sees this Facebook post and he starts to negotiate with the lieutenant over Facebook.
Through the comments, like all the messages them directly.
I think he might have started on the comments, then gone private.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he says they had a little negotiating and agreed if he could get 15,000 likes on his mugshot on the police page,
Yeah.
he'd turn himself in. He wanted 20,000, but the police department only wanted 10. It ended up getting 26,000.
So, yeah.
So, yeah.
He turned himself in.
Of course he didn't.
Yeah.
What kind of knobhead was going to do that? So you got to think about, like, 26,000 people. A lot of them are going to be from that kind of area.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've all seen this photo. They know what he looks like.
Someone's going to know who he is.
Someone's going to... If someone sees him in the streets, there's going to be at least one person that's that guy.
That's that guy on
Phone
that.
the police.
Yeah.
But no, this guy didn't turn himself in, and they still haven't found him. Like, at
What,
all.
to this day?
Still haven't found him.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So that's why I called him the ghost, because he fucking played the fucking police, made himself a little bit famous in his area, and then he's just
Still can't be found.
gone. Where is he? He's a fart in the wind. Listen for the winds of change.
Oh,
There
dear.
you go. Jose Sims, age 29.
He'll be watching this now.
I fucking hope he
I'll one
sees it.
viewer. It'll be Jose Sims, and he'll be sitting there going,
Tell you what, Jose, if you can get this post 15,000 likes, yeah, I'll harbour you as a fugitive.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll help you on the podcast.
There you go. I'll keep you hidden.
We'll keep you in Niall's cupboard
Yeah.
as the fart in the wind.
It's actually surprisingly big in there. Although there's a lot of stuff in there. Okay.
Ready for my next news one?
Oh, you've got another news?
I've got
Okay,
3.
Let's go.
This is called Rats and Cocktails.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. In San Francisco, there's a haunted house tour. And on this haunted house tour, there is a dungeon.
A dungeon.
A dungeon. But it's not just any dungeon. It's not like a sex dungeon. It's not like a dungeon.
It's a dungeon, but
Dungeon.
it's not a dungeon.
No, it's a bar.
It's a bar.
It's a bar,
Dungeon,
but-
dungeon bar.
You can have cocktails in this bar that cost $50, which I think is expensive, considering in this bar you're surrounded by rats.
Ah, no.
And you can pet them.
If they're clean, like, pet rats, that's okay. But if they're just random fucking sewer rats...
It didn't say if they were clean or not. They didn't bother putting that in.
Because I do know a couple people who have rats as pets. Pet rats. Rat
Yeah.
pets. That's not an easy thing to say. My mouth doesn't
Pet
work.
rat rabbit.
Pet rat rabbits. What?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, you're surrounded by rats and you get to pet them and stuff. And
Mm.
after you've finished petting your rat and petting your cocktail, you get to go released into the bar upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if it's like a game, like, oh, you finished that $50 cocktail, you get to go back upstairs.
Keeping you in there forever.
Yeah. But that just, I don't know, it just made me,
That's pretty weird.
why is there that a thing?
Someone thought of it. Someone did it.
A haunted house tour with a rat bar cocktail.
You know, yeah, out of all the dreams that person could have had and decided to go through, they chose that one.
Because if it's got a haunted house thing, it's got to be it's got a dungeon, it's got to be a big house.
Yeah.
So they've obviously got a decent amount of money. And rather than enjoying the house for themselves, claim it's haunted and stick fucking rats in it.
Yeah, me.
Ooh, let's make money off of rats.
That's what you want. Oh, dear.
That's my not really news.
Nice. So I think we're done with the not really news now, aren't we?
Yeah, and now for a surprise.
New segment. Ooh.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
I would rather. Would you rather? That's what we're doing. Would you rather? 'Cause
Oh,
I'd rather
shit.
do it.
I
than-
would rather. We rather do it.
All right.
All right.
For the new segment, who wants to go first?
I'll let you.
Okay.
You have the honor.
First, would you rather ever on the podcast? Are you ready?
No.
Neither am I.
Shit.
Would you rather be covered
I'm already gone, mate.
in fur or scales?
I saw that one.
Yeah.
Shit. I didn't really think about having an answer.
I'll tell you my answer first. I'd pick fur because scales freak the fuck out of me if I was covered in them, I think.
Yeah.
And fur is just like having a nice cozy blanket.
I guess, but fur gets everywhere.
Yeah, also I suppose in
mean,
summer you'd be...
We're used to
fucking
having
boiling.
long hair, though, 'cause I've had long hair since I was like 11.
Yeah, so fur would suit you better.
So fur would, but I think I'd go with scales. As long as I can keep my hair
Yeah.
and have scales.
You could be the man lizard.
The lizard man.
Lizard man.
Be like real life Skyrim.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, that was my first.
That was actually my first one as well. We must have gone to the same website for that
Fur
one.
or scales.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's all right though. 'Cause
Hopefully the next ones aren't the same.
I didn't choose. I actually put 3 there, so that's okay.
Okay.
So my first one. Would you rather? You're right-handed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Would you rather lose your right arm,
Yeah.
or your left arm and leg? Because your right arm's your dominant one. So if you lose that, it's losing enough. But if you just lost your left arm, it's not really enough because you could still do everything, can you?
I think I'd go and lose my right arm, even though it's my dominant one,
Yeah.
because
Leg.
you lose a leg as well,
I just couldn't.
and my left arm is still what I play guitar with, because it's
That's true.
so because I'm sure I could figure out another maybe like slap the strings, but you can still like I can still play music,
Yeah.
and Def Leppard's got a one-arm drummer. I can still bang one out.
Yeah, he's got like 10,
Not on the drums.
10,000
Just I can still bang one out.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. I don't know what I'd feel about that one.
Yeah, I think I'd go for just my right arm.
I didn't think about music when I was doing this. I was just like, yeah, I would straight up lose my left arm and leg instead of my right arm. I could use my right arm for everything, even if I had no legs. Just a right arm. That's it. I would find a way to
No,
get
Niall,
about.
just an arm. How do you know that's Niall? It just is, okay?
Yes.
I know that arm is Niall.
Hello. So there you go. That was my second one, but first one.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely.
You know my second one and last one?
Go on then.
So I only did 2. Would you rather talk to animals on land, underwater, or sky?
On land, because I can't fly and I can't hold my breath that long.
It's a would you rather, though, so like we're saying that you can.
If I could, I'd choose the flying animals because then I could fly and that would be fucking awesome.
See, I picked underwater because we can already go in the air with planes and shit, so we've already sort of been there. We're already
How often do you get to fly, though? You don't fly to Tesco, do you?
but what?
That is the kind of thing I would use flying for. if I suddenly gain
Got
the
myself a
ability
meal deal,
to talk
flew there.
to seagulls, yeah. But it also gives me the ability to just fly whenever I need to.
Well,
Fucking-
seagulls are little shits, though. They're like the smackheads of the sky.
Exactly, that's what I want to interview them.
You want to interview the smackheads
I
want
to find out if they steal your chips because they're hungry or just because they're knobs.
They are knobs.
Maybe it's a bit of both. Maybe it's just one of the other.
When you see them on the
never know.
roofs and shit, I swear they're like talking to each other like, oh, see that brick down there? He's got vinegar and everything. Let's fucking get that chip.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, I said underwater, though, because we haven't discovered half of underwater. Like, the oceans are like...
That is true.
I'd like to know more about what's in the fucking ocean.
I wouldn't.
It's probably really scary.
huge.
It's probably really scary
Yeah.
what's down there. But yeah, because I thought we're already on land, so we're fucking destroying that enough.
Yeah, but we could talk to the squirrels and everything. Squirrels are cool.
But what though? They're going,
Oh,
I like
fucking
nuts.
hell.
I like nuts.
I'd just be like, we're having a party tonight. It'll be fucking well funny if you guys show up and freak everyone out. I'd invite a giraffe round just because I could. Can I just talk to them all? No, this is a would you rather, so I'm going to stick with my flying.
Okay, you go
Yeah.
fly and I go
Yeah.
deep.
Deep sea diving.
It's
Alright,
deep
so-
sea diving.
My next one is another animal talking related one.
I realise with our podcast we talk a lot about animals.
It's because animals are fucking well
Animals
funny.
are the funniest things to
Oh,
talk
it's
about.
raining.
Oh dear.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Right. So my next one is: would you rather be able to understand what every animal says, but you couldn't talk to them, so they couldn't understand you, or be able to communicate with only
That was an
one
animal.
or be able to communicate with only one animal, like
Fully.
fully, yeah. But that animal had to be a giraffe. I don't know why I must have written this quite late at night.
You just like, what animal could I choose to be the singular animal? Giraffe.
I think I'd read something about a giraffe like an hour before in one of the news things.
I think I'd go with every animal because you'd find out a lot more than just one animal.
Yeah, but you couldn't talk to them though.
But you can't talk to them now.
I'll give you that.
You can't talk to them. You're not missing out on anything. You can't talk to them now. You'd be gaining something,
But, like-
and you get way more information of every animal than one animal.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
You're only getting one animal's
I think
perspective.
it would be amazing to have your best mate as a giraffe.
It would be great, but I
Yeah.
think I'd go with every animal.
What if he's like been trying to like get fuck? I'm gonna get rid of that message because it's distracting me. I completely forgot. Yeah, what if like the giraffe had been like trying to get a flat or something for ages, but no
Get
one
a
understands.
flat.
Yeah, no one could understand him. So like, he's
Flats are too expensive. I have to hire the whole building because my head just won't fit in the fucking.
it's like he's just been wandering the fucking streets and he's ended up in.
Just in New York, stuck in a lobby in one of the apartments. I can't get in my room.
We'll be reading that news story in a week's time. I tell you.
Giraffe stuck in lobby.
Yeah, his mate's pleading with him. He just needs a room.
The only guy that can actually talk to him.
Yeah.
What's your giraffe mate say? He needs a room, all right? Room service for a giraffe. Leaves anything, just fucking feed the fucking
Cocaine. There you go.
cocaine giraffe.
So that's Would You Rather.
That was the
Nice
first Would You
little
Rather.
short
That was
one.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And now we're back to old segments.
Old. It's only like 5 weeks old.
It's really not that old.
No. Have you?
Done.
No.
Your homework.
Oh shit. Yeah,
I have done my homework.
I've done my homework.
It's more animals, my homework.
Mine had a few animal ones, but I was like,
I didn't.
they
I
were a
looked a
bit
little
dark.
bit about when I gave you the subject. I always look up what, just in
Yeah.
case there's not read anything about it. And when I looked, I was like, this could go anywhere. If I give him this, he could. I don't know what he could come back with. So I
Yeah.
thought it was interesting.
What did I give you? I don't even remember.
It was weird things animals can do.
Oh yeah, yeah, like
So-
the immortal jellyfish.
Yeah. But you'd sort
Yeah.
of say about that one first because I haven't put that one down purposely because you knew about it.
Yeah, that I was like lying in bed, drunk, the other night,
Yeah.
and I was just like, well, what can I do? And for some reason, that jellyfish popped into my head, and I was just like, there's got to be more fuckers like that.
Do you know what I thought when you just said about the mortal jellyfish though? When I
Mm.
looked it up or whatever, why aren't scientists fucking researching that shit and being like, why? Let's figure out what cells are in this fucker
I think they did
and
for a
find out
while,
how
but
how it's surviving.
I don't think they got very far with it.
I suppose
I th-
it was
They-
probably not an
they might
easy
have-
jellyfish to find.
yeah, it's immortal.
Yeah,
Maybe the jellyfish knows he's immortal, and so they're just like, yeah, I'm not going to make too many kids, because then they'll just
they'd be around for ages.
jellyfish forever. Just fill the ocean with jellyfish, maybe he
Are they
knows.
counted as immortal though if the actual world, when the sun fucking implodes,
Well, no, they'd end up dying eventually, but
is that dead or because they're immortal? Or are they actually
well, if
dead?
it's dead, then yeah, it's dead. But
They're immortal. So where are they?
if it can live without anything, if it can live in a, if it
What
can
will
live
happen? The world
in a
will,
vacuum,
the world will blow up, and then you'll see these immortal jellyfish floating around space, going, "I'm still here, bitches."
yes, mate.
Oh, so my first news
Okay, yeah.
was
First homework.
Weird animals. A news homework, yeah. So my first animal,
Your first one.
the Jesus Christ lizard.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
A lizard.
It's called the basilisk lizard, but
Oh, yeah.
it's nicknamed the Jesus Christ lizard because it can walk on water.
That's so cool.
Basically, walk on water. It can propel itself
Yeah.
like enough to look like it's on top of water, but eventually it'll sink. But it basically looks, it's like a walking on water lizard.
Oh,
The Jesus Christ lizard.
Jesus Christ.
It's a lizard.
It's a lizard. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. I think it's 80 miles per hour a human would need to run to be able to do that kind of skipping across water.
What does Usain Bolt run?
Nowhere near that.
No, like
Nowhere near. No one
like
runs like 80.
13.
I don't
most,
know.
Probably, my guess.
I don't know. It's
Uh,
faster than I can run.
Same. The next one
Yeah.
is called Gravity-Defying Goat.
Gravity-defying goat.
That's what I named it.
Nice.
The Alpine Ibex goat is actually what it's actually called.
Yeah.
And it can walk up hills that are pretty much vertical.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and also it can jump like 6 feet in the air.
Oh, that's a pretty high jump.
Yeah, and because it's got like perfect balance, this goat, because it can stay
Yeah.
on vertical hills, it can go on the edges of cliffs and just
Yeah.
wander.
Love those kind of goats. 'Cause they're all just like those Himalayan salt rock goats.
Yeah.
They go up steep hills and there's like little holes in the side of the mountain. They're just like getting this salt rock.
I want to see one of these. Like, do you know those goats? Are like if they headbutt you anyway, it's like a bit scary looking things.
Yeah.
If this one of these goats can jump 6 feet in the air, imagine a goat just jumping in, like going to nut you.
Yes.
It'd be great.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah. This next one is arguably the most interesting.
Okay.
It's called the regenerating amphibian.
Ooh.
I can't pronounce this. I tried to over and over again. I was looking at it going,
Shall I give it a go? I'll let you read it first and then I'll try at the end.
it's Axolotl. Hold something.
No, I don't want any spoilers. I want to hear
okay.
about the animal
Okay.
first.
It's called the Axol or something. It has the ability to regenerate because it has encoded in its immune system, like regenerating cells. Like we obviously like we hurt or sort of cut, we like heal.
Yeah.
But they could like lose a limb and it'll grow back.
Oh, nice.
I don't actually know what it is. This animal, it just said amphibian. And it didn't give me what animal it was.
Did you not find a picture or anything?
No, the picture was literally just an arm. It was like a reptile-looking arm.
Oh, there
It
you
didn't
go,
tell me
then.
what animal it was, but apparently there's a regenerating amphibian somewhere that you can like cut off its arm and it'll just grow back.
I mean, I'm sure he'd be pretty pissed off if you just went up to him and went, "Ah, look, it grows back."
I hope it grows back with the middle finger like that. Wanker.
Yes, mate.
But that's another animal I think we should be researching and thinking, how the hell are they doing that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because people with no legs, they could go,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh.
There'd be no more Special Olympics.
I saw one thing about...
I just added that in there.
horrible.
No
we
more
don't have that kind of humour here.
Wasn't a joke. Imagine if they could regenerate.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to cut off the parts of them that don't work first so they can come back.
The fucking Special Olympics. Let me carve you like a roast turkey, love. You'll be fine in a second. Fuck's sake.
Where am I?
Alright, okay.
Okay, let me try and read the name of this fucking
I don't know how we got to that.
anti-Special Olympics fucking amphibian. Yeah, nope. It's Axolotl.
See, if the L was an I, it'd be Axolotus, which sounds cool. But
Axolotls.
But they've named it with an L, and it's like Axolts.
Axolotls.
Is the closest?
Salt.
Salt.
Okay.
Right. This, I didn't know this. This is just generally. Chameleons can see in a full 360-degree vision. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. The only animal that can do that as well is dragonflies,
Ooh.
which I didn't know.
Dragonflies.
But also, they can switch between monocular and binocular vision, so they can like zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've bought the zoomies from last week.
Zoomies.
Thanks for watching, chameleons.
You're welcome.
And my last one.
This is falling down.
Back to the
again. I'm not happy
octopuses.
about that. Octopuses.
Octopuses was the shape-shifting octopus.
Yeah.
It's a mimic octopus, and any octopus can change its skin colour, which I didn't know.
Yeah.
But this octopus can mimic any animal. They can just change into any animal.
That's really weird.
It's just like a proper shape-shifting, and like you wouldn't know it's an octopus sometimes. It just shape-shifts.
That's creepy.
Like it's obviously like it's dangerous underwater animal because it can just fuck you up.
Just turn
I think
into
it's a shark.
Win.
I don't know if it's like that badly shapeshift. I don't know what it means by like, can it actually shapeshift into any animal? Because you just I'm a fucking giraffe underwater. And
Giraffe again.
but it says that it can mimic any animal, but I don't know what it means by that. Like, does it actually mean can it just shapeshift into fucking? I just think of an animal like, oh, I'm a fucking tiger.
I don't think it knows the names of the animals, though.
I'm a. Fuck is this?
I'm a. It's an octopus in it, so that's how it can... I don't fucking know. I'm not an octopus.
Well, yeah, that was.
This is falling, and it's really pissing me off. Stop.
You're gonna have to live with it now.
Stop being a little bitch.
You're gonna have to shapeshift the microphone to fit your face.
Okay, there you go. Holy shit, it's back up here. Hello again.
That was my weird animals with the Special Olympics.
Sponsored by.
It's sponsored by the Special Olympics. After hearing that, they definitely would not sponsor us.
No. I don't think the
After I
Olympics
threatened to...
sponsors us. I think we would be sponsoring them. I don't know.
I think we'll be owing
Should we
them
just
money
get sponsored by
in a
Lucas?
fucking lawsuit more than anything. After I threatened to
Right.
carve up one of their Olympians with it, like a roast turkey.
No,
Okay.
it's not good.
Go on.
Raising the dead. Okay. I thought I jumped straight into my homework.
What a transition.
Science experiments. Mad
Weird science
ones.
experiments,
Yeah. So raising the dead. Guy called Robert Cornish
Mm-hmm.
was fascinated by the idea of bringing the dead back to life.
Dun dun dun.
But he wasn't really evil like that. No dun dun dun. Just
He's not evil, but he wants to bring back the
he's
dead.
basically a chat. He got his PhD when he was 22,
Yeah.
which is,
Clever guy then.
yeah. It was in 1930.
Mm-hmm.
So he attempted to resurrect quite a few dead animals.
Didn't work, obviously.
So the corpses were placed on a seesaw
Yeah.
to keep blood flow moving. It's
The
1930.
image in my fucking head now.
Yeah, like a dead animal just rocking back and forth on a seesaw like that to keep its blood moving.
What are you doing up there, Rob? Nothing. She's a deer. Just rocking. What's that banging
I don't
noise?
know. Okay, right. So he'd put them on the seesaw, and he'd inject them with epinephrine and anticoagulants, just to keep his blood not clumpy,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a few of them did kind of wake up and stir about for a few seconds.
How dead were they? Or were they like
They were
long
dead.
Long like.
I don't know if they were long dead because they'd be decomposing and stuff, wouldn't they?
Because I know like most things, like your brain can still off like impulses and things,
Yeah.
so they could just be twitching because they're not actually considered alive. I wouldn't have said.
No. So, yeah, they were still clinically dead.
Yeah.
Of course, it was never done on humans because it's too unpredictable. Not predictable. It is not predictable at all.
I
We wouldn't know
can
what
predict what
happens.
happened. Nothing. You can't bring back the fucking dead.
You never know. Although, there was another one that I read, but I decided not to add it because it's still a bit grim.
Yeah.
Scientists decided they were going to try and turn a cat into a telephone.
What the fuck?
This one's kind of horrible because the cat was still alive.
Oh dear.
And so they removed part of the cat's skull and attached all the bits to the cat's inner ear,
Yeah.
and they had it send all the signal off like a telephone would.
Why?
Don't know. It worked. It actually worked though. You could
Fucking hell.
talk into the cat's ear.
Yeah.
The cat was still alive. Oh, poor fucking cat.
The whole time, the cat didn't die during this experiment.
No, they kept the cat alive.
Jesus.
So the cat talking to its ear gets sent off like a normal phone signal.
I don't understand why. Why would they come up with this and want
They
to do
then this is even worse now because they then kill the cat,
that? Yeah.
try it again, but it doesn't work with a dead cat.
Its anus is a loudspeaker.
So they got another cat and did it again with another alive cat.
Oh, dear.
I don't know why. Yeah, it's just horrible. Should we try and lighten the mood a bit?
Yeah.
I've got a good one here. I won't say that one anymore.
Why am I getting rung by someone from York, England?
I don't know. Should we answer it? Answer it.
Answer on the thing.
Answer it on the thing.
Hello? I think you've got the wrong number, mate. Right. So I just got rung by someone in York, England with the wrong number.
There you go. Yeah. We're going to lighten the mood. If that didn't already.
He answered the phone and he went, alright. I went, I think you got the wrong number. And he goes, oh, have I? I'm so sorry. Goodbye.
Oh, dear.
That was
Right.
Greg.
So my next bit of homework. It's called bedtime.
Is it?
Well, that's what I've named it.
Oh, right, okay.
It's bedtime. So in 1986, cosmonaut. That's right, not astronaut.
Cosmonaut. Bitches.
Cosmonaut. Don't know the difference. His name was Boris.
Why did that tickle me?
Boris. Surname.
I feel like he's made this up right now. He's not actually like I'm not an astronaut. I'm Boris the cosmonaut.
He's definitely not English.
What is he?
He's Russian.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
What
So
is it?
he decided to carry out an experiment in which he made 11 men lie in a bed. Not one bed, like one bed each.
I was going to say something horrific then.
One bed each. Yeah, don't say. And for 370 days. And that doesn't sound too bad, but they had to stay in the same position and do everything for themselves, kind of thing. They had to eat, they'd watch TV.
And they couldn't move from this bed. They had just 370 days just in this bed.
And they had to like lie on their backs, stay lay on the backs as much as they could.
So how many men
the
again?
Whole thing. 11 men for 370 days.
Were this in singular beds, not like all in the same bed?
Singular beds.
I was going to say.
But yeah, the reason it was like that is he wanted to see what long-term effects of weightlessness were on the body. And lying flat on your back was the closest way to get what he had up in space.
I could just imagine the more like lightheadedness and bed sores and...
Yeah, it's just shit.
Yeah, it does sound pretty shit. That lightened the mood.
The incentive to actually go and do this experiment for him was if you lasted the full 370 days...
Paid money?
He gave you a car.
A car?
Yeah, mate. I mean, it doesn't mention if anyone actually got all
of it. It was to teach them a lesson. It was like, here's a smart car because your decisions to lay in that bed for that long were not smart, you fucking morons.
So there you go. Yeah. So my last one, I'm going to bring it down again now. I called it Just Hanging About.
Please don't say someone's dead and hanging.
No. He doesn't die.
Good.
So in 1905, when people clearly knew nothing, the scientists wanted to know what happened to the human body when it's hung by a noose.
Dead.
Well,
experiment over.
His experiment involved hanging himself and some of his collaborators.
Surely after he's hung himself?
With a non-contracting, so like the noose didn't tighten around the neck.
I was going to say.
So like, and he had his assistant there taking down notes and everything of what was happening, and to let him
My
back
boss
down.
is suffocating. He's begging me to let me down, but he said don't, because the experiment's got to carry on.
So it literally says in his diaries that they used the non-contracting ones to get used to it, to get used to being hung.
How do you get used to it?
I don't know. It's just to like know what it's like, I guess. And then they went to the full contracting ones, but they'd only hang for like 3 or 4 seconds, and then they'd come down. And in his notes, it says the experiment only showed that the pain endured was almost intolerable, and that hanging is an effective way of ending life. And it says at the end of the article, one thing that emerges from these experiments is that human curiosity will never be quenched, no matter how stupid it is. So there you go. That's
what a fucking moron.
Yeah, just hanging about.
Just hanging about.
hang about. Okay.
Oh, dearie me.
There we go. That was my homework. How are we looking on time? Oh, yeah, 38 minutes.
Woo!
That means we've got time for our last segment.
Which
is a new segment.
Another new one, aren't you lucky?
Oh, 2 in 1 day.
This is truth
or trash. Trash. Throw it in the trash.
Ooh, for this segment, how do you want to do this?
Again, I'll let you go first. You came up with them, so I'll give you the honour.
First one, have I made it up? Have I not? What I'm going to do is make it like a little competition. I'm going to put points down and see who wins. How many did you do?
2.
I've done 3. We can't do this. No, we can't. It still counts.
Yeah.
It's fine. Right, okay, the first one. Adults have fewer bones than babies do.
Adults have fewer?
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's false.
No, it's true.
Is it?
Babies have more bones because their bones are sort of like in fragments when they're first born, especially in the ear, and they're not joined yet. So it's technically one bone, but it's not joined, so it's counted as more.
That's cheeky. That.
So that's 1 point to me.
Oh, nice.
That was my first one. Do you want me to do all mine?
Yeah, I'll let you do all yours first.
Okay. Buzz Aldrin was the first man to take a piss on the moon.
I'm going to say no.
Wrong again.
Ah, fucking, I'm shit at this.
Fucking true. He peed into a special bag in his suit.
Oh, I didn't pee on the moon, though, did he? He didn't get his knob out and just start pissing onto the moon.
But he was standing on the moon.
Technicality! I'll let you have that one again.
Okay, it's my last one.
Okay.
There's a chemical in shaving cream called triethylamine. I said that wrong. That makes your hair grow back quicker, so you buy more shaving cream.
Right, I've got a reason for both it being true and false. One, the word is too long and complicated for you to actually say, so I think it's true. But at the same time, you might have just gone to the back of a bottle and gone, oh, that one's hard to spell.
Which one is it, Niall?
I'm gonna say true.
Wrong again. It's false. It's complete.
Okay.
I didn't even look at the back of a shaving cream bottle. I just typed in chemicals into Google and found the first one. Went, that one looks hard to spell. I made that up. Of course, they're not putting a chemical that makes your hair grow quicker.
I didn't think it would be true, but
It'd be a very good idea though if they put something that made your facial hair grow back quicker.
yeah, but at the same time they'd use it for literal hair growth, wouldn't they? People are bald.
You got every single fucking one wrong. I wasn't expecting that. When I did that to Stevie, she got everyone right.
All right, so
I've got 3 points so far.
I didn't quite do it like that. Well, my first one is like that. So, truth or trash. Here we go. So you got two completely unrelated things here,
Okay.
and they're about me. I thought I'd make it a bit personal.
Oh, okay.
And so, you got a truth and a trash, and you have to figure out which is which.
Go on then.
I have broken my arm. Not going to tell you which arm.
Okay.
Or, there was a time when my favourite song was by Elvis Presley.
Which arm? Actually, can't tell me which arm.
I just told you, I'm not going to tell you which arm.
How did you break your arm?
Ooh, sneaky skateboarding.
What were you doing?
I went up a fun box and came back down.
It wasn't a fin box, was it? You're lying. You broke your fucking arm. No, I'm going to say the Elvis one is true and that one's false because I've heard you play a song by Elvis on the guitar a couple of times.
Shit.
And you've sung it.
Can you stop sharing videos with me, mate? I'll watch them later.
Yeah, you've
Well
sung it
done.
a couple of times on the guitar, so
There you go.
smash that out the park.
Yeah. At the time the reason I learn songs is because they're stuck in my head.
I'll put the
So
points
there
down
you
below,
go.
but I've 5 points to 0.
He's winning.
I
Okay,
am the
and
truth,
so
and you are the trash.
This last one is literally just a true or false.
Okay.
Black holes are not black.
True.
You sure? Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Black holes are not black. There you go. Well done. You got it right again. They're not black because it's just like a fuckload of gravity in it, and it's essentially no light can escape it.
Yeah.
And for there to be colour,
Have you
need
heard
light.
about what's the fuck are they called? I'm sure they're not called white holes, but I want to call them that. There's another type of black hole, but it's got like when you go through it, it's got another black hole attached to the back of it. So you go through one and end up shooting out the other.
I don't think that's a thing, but
It is. I swear to God. I forgot what it's called though.
I have no idea. A wormhole,
Similar.
butthole,
It's a
a
butthole.
space hole.
One thing I read about space the other day, that NASA are trying to do this new mission where they go to the moon again,
Yeah.
but they stay there.
Yeah, I read about that. I didn't read much about it.
No, I just
it
saw
and I
the
was
headline
like,
and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that seems pretty. I hope they do.
So they know they did the whole thing where they were going to go live on Mars, but that was the stupidest idea ever. They're just going to die.
That's not NASA. That's Elon Musk.
Was that Elon Musk that wanted to do that?
Yeah, he still wants to do it. He has a very solid theory about how to actually create an atmosphere around Mars that would be more protective.
He is very clever, but it seems thick to go to Mars.
I don't know. Planet's overpopulated. Only getting more overpopulated.
Populated.
I'd
I'd go live on the moon though. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Just for a bit.
Mars would be warm, so it'd be like being on fucking holiday all the time.
The moon cold.
The moon?
Yeah.
I
can imagine it being cold for some reason. It's like
maybe a
rock,
little,
isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's got no atmosphere to keep any of the heat in. So I guess.
Yeah.
I just licked the microphone. It doesn't taste good.
Matter.
I'm smart, I promise.
Well,
There you go.
that was podcast number 5.
It was.
It was longer, but it didn't feel it.
No.
It kind of went fast, but long, but short.
But short, but long.
But long.
But long. But
Long, but-
short. Short, but.
Anyway, yeah, that's podcast number 5. I hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
the new segments.
I did.
Mm.
Fucking. I'm going to go fucking fly to Tesco now.
Yeah, and thank you for sponsoring us.
Remember, Jose, if you need a place to stay,
Yeah, cupboard behind us.
15,000 likes. And it's yours.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Thank you for watching another episode of the ChatterBox Podcast.
If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, and here's a clip from last week's.
This 49-year-old man in Ohio,
Hmm.
in a restaurant in Ohio, was having his food standard, normal,
Oh, yeah.
and then he ordered something else. The waitress brought it over, and it was the wrong food.
Oh, shit.
So
How could they?
instead of just complaining like a normal man, he got very, very angry.
Oh,
He
how angry.
ready. He picked up the menu and threw it at her head.
Oh, nice.
So she was angry.
I can imagine. Is he just making everyone angry?
Yeah, it's an angry story. He was angry. She was angry.
Yeah.
So she called the manager over, and this is where it gets weird. This is where his secret weapon. The manager came over, and then the man took off his shirt and had a pet iguana just on his chest under his shirt.
What?
He took the pet iguana and threw it at the manager's face. The pet iguana broke its leg, and the manager has scratches on his face.
Oh, shit.
I want to know.
I feel sorry for the iguana.
The thing that's confusing me about the story is, if nothing angry had happened, he had a normal meal, why was he sitting with a pet iguana just sat on his chest under his shirt with no one knowing?